Biniyam Shibre cheated on Ariela Weinberg during her pregnancy. Why they're still together, 90 Day. The last resort has brought long-standing relationship tensions to the surface, and for Biniyam Shibre and Ariela Weinberg, the cracks in their marriage have been laid bare for the world to see. Ariela has publicly accused Biniyam of cheating on her during a deeply vulnerable time, while she was pregnant with their son Aviel. Despite the revelations, the couple remains legally married and even appears to be exploring a renewed partnership, both romantically and professionally. The complicated history between Biniyam and Ariela is marked by suspicion, miscommunication, and resilience, and their latest chapter has left viewers questioning everything they thought they knew about the couple. A tumultuous start from Addis Ababa to America. Biniyam Shibre, originally from Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, was introduced to viewers during 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 2. Ariela, who hails from Princeton, New Jersey, made the drastic decision to move to Ethiopia while 6 months pregnant with Biniyam's child. This move was met with concern from her family, who feared the cultural and lifestyle differences would prove difficult for her to navigate, especially while expecting a child. Despite these warnings, Ariela seemed committed to building a life with Biniyam in his home country. However, cracks in their relationship began to show even before their son was born. The birth of Aviel in Ethiopia was a turning point, as Ariela started to feel increasingly isolated and uncertain about her future there. Ultimately, she chose to return to the U.S., taking Biniyam with her. The couple later married and attempted to build a life together in America. Biniyam's complicated romantic past. Before meeting Ariela, Biniyam had already experienced a failed international relationship. He had previously been married to another American woman named Bria. The couple had a son together, Simon, and at one point, Biniyam was able to visit the U.S. to witness his son's birth. However, things fell apart shortly afterward when Bria returned to Ethiopia with Biniyam. According to Biniyam's own account, Bria left him and took Simon with her, though he has hinted that infidelity on his part may have been a factor in the breakup. This history cast a shadow over his relationship with Ariela, especially once rumors of infidelity began to circulate again. Fans of the franchise couldn't help but draw parallels between the two failed relationships, wondering whether Biniyam was repeating the same patterns. Signs of trouble. Ariela's suspicions grow. Tensions escalated when Ariela had to leave Ethiopia on short notice to bring their infant son Aviel to the U.S. for emergency hernia surgery. During this time apart, Ariela began to suspect that Biniyam was not being faithful. She revealed that he started avoiding her phone calls and seemed to be living a completely different life without her. Biniyam was allegedly hosting late-night gatherings at their home and bringing over people Ariela had never met, including women. Adding to Ariela's growing discomfort were reports from Biniyam's sister, who claimed that he was frequently inviting women to their shared home. This news was especially painful for Ariela, who was doing everything she could to care for their son in a foreign country while navigating medical emergencies. It was around this time that Ariela began considering a more permanent return to the United States. She later stated that she no longer felt like she could trust Biniyam, especially after witnessing his behavior upon her return. His close relationship with a female MMA trainee, for instance, made her feel that he had little regard for her emotional needs and boundaries. Biniyam admits he cheated on Ariela. Despite mounting speculation from fans and visible strain between the couple, neither Ariela nor Biniyam openly addressed the cheating rumors for years. That changed during 90 Day, the last resort, when the pair finally sat down to have an honest conversation about what had happened during that critical period in their relationship. In a rare moment of vulnerability during the Tell-All Part 2, Biniyam admitted to cheating on Ariela while she was pregnant. This confession came only after a prolonged and uncomfortable exchange in which he seemed to dodge the question. Host Sean Robinson, along with several cast members, pressed Biniyam for a clear answer when he tried to talk around the subject. I want to say, like in the beginning, Biniyam began hesitantly before being urged by others to speak plainly. Eventually, he relented. I would say yes, he confessed, confirming Ariela's long-held suspicions. For that one, I apologize, he added, looking visibly remorseful. Ariela listened calmly but firmly, stating that she had long known the truth, even if Biniyam hadn't admitted it before. She described how she had found photos of the other woman lying on their bed and had pieced together the truth on her own. A painful past, a possible future. Despite the heavy emotional toll that infidelity often takes on a relationship, Ariela and Biniyam remain married. Their decision to continue working together as co-parents and now as business partners has surprised many fans. After the tell-all was filmed in January 2025, Ariela took to social media in February to publicly praise Biniyam's accomplishments. She revealed that he had performed as a backup dancer during Kendrick Lamar's high-profile Super Bowl halftime show. More surprisingly, she disclosed that she was now acting as Biniyam's manager. This revelation suggested that the two had found a way to reconnect, not necessarily as romantic partners, but at least as collaborators. Their shared responsibilities as parents and professionals appear to have created a foundation strong enough to withstand the turbulence of their past. In a quiet but powerful moment during the tell-all, Ariela explained, "At the end of the day, I just want to move forward, and so does Biniyam." Her words suggested not just a willingness to forgive, but also an understanding that healing requires mutual accountability. Why Ariela may have chosen to stay. Ariela has often been portrayed as emotionally intuitive and deeply compassionate, though critics have also questioned her decisions at times. Her choice to stay with Biniyam, even after confirming his infidelity, has sparked widespread debate. Some fans see it as a testament to her strength in forgiveness, while others worry that she may be sacrificing her own well-being in the process. One possible reason for Ariela's decision to remain in the marriage is their shared son, Aviel. As a mother, Ariela has consistently prioritized Aviel's well-being above all else. She may believe that maintaining a stable co-parenting relationship with Biniyam is the best choice for their child. Moreover, Ariela and Biniyam's lives are deeply intertwined both emotionally and professionally. From filming the show to navigating immigration processes and now managing a joint career in entertainment, their partnership is more than just romantic. It's built on shared goals, memories, and responsibilities. The road ahead. Whether Ariela and Biniyam ultimately stay together in the long run remains to be seen. What is clear, however, is that both are trying to find a way to grow from their past rather than remain stuck in it. Biniyam's public acknowledgement of his mistakes is a step forward, albeit a painful one, and Ariela's willingness to stand by him, even as she processes her own pain, speaks volumes about her resilience. Their journey may never fit the mold of a traditional love story, but it continues to evolve in ways that challenge assumptions about forgiveness, partnership, and growth. As the cameras stop rolling and real life continues, fans of 90 Day Fiancé will be watching closely to see what comes next for this complex and compelling couple.